The Invincible creator Robert Kirkman has said multiple times that Omni-Man will beat Superman.
You serious?
But is this really the case? Today I'm going to put Omni-Man to the test against different versions of the Man of Steel. And let's see if Omni-Man could come out on top. I'll be using tier list format to see if Omni-Man could come out on top. The first tier is Omni-Man one-shots.
17 more years. I can always start again.
Omni-Man would beat this version of Superman easily. The second tier is a bit of a scrimmage. This version of Superman would land a few hits in, but still doesn't stand a chance against Omni-Man. Third tier is slight edge to Omni-Man.
Don't do this! It's not too late! Yes, it is.
This fight could go either way, but I'm giving it the slight edge to Omni-Man. Fourth tier is slight edge to Superman. This is when it's a really close fight, but I'm gonna give the slight edge to Superman. And the last and final tier is Dominate.
Dominated!
This is when Superman dominates Omni-Man. Before we get into the video, can we reach the like goal of 30 likes? Okay, let's get straight into the video. The first Superman depiction to challenge Omni-Man is the most well-known depiction in comic Superman. I'll only be talking about Superman's base form in the comics, so no Superman 1 million, no Kaz, no Milkman Superman, just his base regular form. But even in his base regular form, he is a force to be reckoned with. Omni-Man's best strength feat is probably moving an asteroid the size of Texas. He was also able to destroy a planet with two other Viltrumites in Invincible and Thaddeus, but that planet was weakened. Yeah, they're impressive feats, alright, but that pales in comparison to comic Superman. Superman in his base form was able to lift the Book of Infinite Pages with the help of Shazam. That means he has infinite amount of strength. Another example of his incredible strength, Superman literally was able to hold up a metaphysical sky of a broken universe. So do I really have to explain anymore why base Superman in the comics absolutely dominates Omni-Man? Next up we have DCAU Superman, the animated version and the most popular animated version of Superman. This Superman is no slouch either. In a comic run, he was able to move the moon with the help of John Stewart Green Lantern. This is relative to Omni-Man's feat, able to move an asteroid the size of Texas and destroy a weakened planet with the help of two other Viltrumites. Speed is relative as well. Superman was able to fly to the sun in mere minutes, and Omni-Man was able to fly to planets in mere seconds. Durability is where I think Omni-Man has a slight edge. Superman's best durability feat is probably tanking Omega beams against Darkseid. Now this is the animated Darkseid, so it's not the Darkseid in the comics where his Omega beams are super powerful. The animated Darkseid's Omega beams, yes, they are powerful, but they fail in comparison to what Omni-Man has done. He's able to survive a pull from a black hole, survive 2 laser strikes relative to literal nuclear bombs. Superman might have better abilities than Omni-Man, like freeze breath and laser eyes, but Omni-Man is the better combatant and more skilled when it comes to a one-on-one fight. This is why I think Omni-Man has the slightest of edge over animated Superman. Next up we have Milkman Superman, and this is probably one of the most one-sided fights I've ever covered. Milkman Superman has plot manipulation, so he can literally rewrite Omni-Man's story. Yeah, Milkman Superman just dominates. Next up we have the newest version of Superman, in DCEU Superman, David Cornsweet Superman. And this might come as a surprise, but Omni-Man beats this version of Superman in every single category. Superman was able to survive a pull from a black hole, so was Omni-Man. Superman was able to survive being lasered in the face. Omni-Man was able to survive getting shot twice by a nuclear powered laser. Superman was able to lift up a building. Omni-Man was able to lift an asteroid the size of Texas. Yeah, I'm giving the slight edge to Omni-Man. Next up we have Kaz, aka Cosmic Armor Superman. And if you thought Milkman Superman was a one-sided fight, well, Kaz versus Omni-Man is even more of a one-sided fight. I'm just gonna give one feat that Kaz did. In the tip of his fingers, he was able to hold the whole of the DC multiverse. Yeah, Kaz absolutely dominates Omni-Man. Next up, we have the oldest depiction of Superman in live action in George Reeves' Superman. The technology was limited at this time, so his feats are kind of lackluster. He's able to lift cars, stop bullets, well, is bulletproof, destroy brick walls, and that's pretty much it. You don't really see him get injured, so I'm going to put this in a bit of a scrimmage, but he doesn't have the feats to compare to Omni-Man in any way. Next up we have DCEU Superman in Henry Cavill Superman. This is a very close fight. Both have multi-continental level feats. Henry Cavill Superman was able to shift a tectonic plate and pull the mother box apart with the help of Cyborg, which is comparable to Omni-Man's strength feats. I do think Omni-Man has a slight edge though in strength, because he was able to destroy a large planet, a weakened large planet with two other Viltrumites in Invincible and Thaddeus. So I do think Omni-Man's strength is moon level, while Henry Cavill's strength is multi-continental. Speed is comparable as well. Henry Cavill was able to react to the Flash, and Omni-Man was able to travel to planets in mere seconds. So they're both like FTL, basically. But I think durability is where it gets a bit one-sided. Henry Cavill, after a nuke, was literally on his deathbed. Omni-Man, after again hit by two lasers more powerful than a nuke, had a nosebleed. This scales Omni-Man past DCEU Superman, and I'm gonna give the slight edge to Omni-Man. Next up we have Christopher Reeves / Brandon Routh's Superman, because they are technically the same Superman. Strength is pretty comparable. Superman was able to shift a tectonic plate and lift a whole island the size of New York City, and it was made out of kryptonite, which is crazy. I'm gonna give the slight edge in strength to Omni-Man just because he has like moon kind of level feats, and Superman kind of has multi-continental level feats. But here's where it gets a bit better for Superman. This version of Superman has crazy powers. He's able to rewind time. He can manipulate matter and reconstruct matter. And if he kissed somebody, he would erase their memories. If he didn't have his abilities, I think Omni-Man would beat him in a fight. But with his abilities, I think he beats Omni-Man with the slight edge. And finally, the last Superman version I'll be putting up against Omni-Man is Smallville Superman. Throughout most of the series, Smallville Superman doesn't even come close to Omni-Man in terms of strength, speed and durability. But he does have one feat that outscales all of Omni-Man's feat. He was able to move a large planet, which scales him planetary, compared to Omni-Man's moon level abilities. So with that feat alone, Smallville Superman slightly beats Omni-Man because it's very inconsistent, but he is technically planetary, so he would beat Omni-Man in a fight based on that one single feat. Well, that's the end of the tier list. As you can see, Omni-Man only compares to Superman if it isn't a comic version of Superman and only live action, where the budget is limited, so the feats will be limited. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below what your favorite version of Superman is.